What is schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is a complex and chronic mental health disorder. Serious disruptions are observed in the individual's thought processes, emotional reactions, and social interactions. Schizophrenia usually occurs in adolescence or early adulthood and can persist throughout life. Symptoms usually develop gradually and can vary widely. Symptoms: 1. Hallucinations. People with schizophrenia may experience sensory experiences that do not actually exist. This usually manifests as auditory hallucinations, hearing voices. 2. Delusions. Unreal thoughts or beliefs that can cause a person to drift away from reality. 3. Thought disorders. Inconsistent or confused thought patterns, irrational speech or language problems. 4. Emotional problems. Limitations in emotional responses, difficulties in expressing emotion, or emotional coldness. 5. Social isolation, social withdrawal, difficulties in establishing relationships, and withdrawal from society. Causes. The exact causes that lead to schizophrenia are not fully understood. However, it may occur due to the combination of a number of factors such as genetic predisposition, imbalances in brain chemistry, prenatal and birth complications, and environmental stress factors. Treatment. Treating schizophrenia often requires a multifaceted approach. Medication includes antipsychotic medications and can help control symptoms. Psychotherapy, talk therapy, can help the individual understand their thought processes and help them cope. Social support, family therapy, and rehabilitation programs are also important. Lifestyle and recovery. Schizophrenia is a manageable condition. With appropriate treatment and support, individuals can usually relieve symptoms and lead normal lives. Medication should be taken regularly, therapy should be continued, and support networks should be utilized. Schizophrenia is a serious condition that can affect the life of the individual and their family, so professional help and understanding is important. Additionally, social awareness and support can also play an important role in this regard. Now I will tell you a story about this subject. Emily's nightmare, schizophrenia and unreal threats. The sky was gray and gloomy, as if lost in clouds. Emily was a 29-year-old young woman who lived in a small house in a quiet neighborhood. His life was devoted to his routines and daily chores. However, one day everything changed. When he returned home, he felt a change in his normally quiet and peaceful home. The shadows inside the room seemed to come to life. Although he did not pay attention to this situation at first, over time he began to hear strange sounds inside his house. A slight creaking of doors, the sound of strange steps descending the stairs, and most disturbingly, demonic voices that sounded like a faint whisper. Emily tried to understand the voices, but they were all a mess. Sometimes he heard the voices of his friends, sometimes speaking in an unknown language. These sounds began to give him the feeling that there was a presence following him. The sounds coming towards him through the walls hinted that a terrible being was approaching him. He started having sleepless nights. He thought shadows were dancing and moving towards him in every corner of his room. Terrible visions disturbed his sleep. He said he saw these shadows around his room when he woke up, but everyone thought it was just a hallucination. At some point, these shadows started talking to him. "We are watching for you," he felt them say. These words created a storm of fear within him. Emily felt like she was becoming more and more disconnected from reality. It seemed like the shadows had come to harm him. Her family noticed these changes that Emily was experiencing and decided to seek professional help to help her. After a series of psychiatric evaluations, Emily was diagnosed with schizophrenia. This diagnosis stunned both Emily and her family. However, a treatment plan was created. Emily began treatment with antipsychotic medications. Medications helped to bring the voices and thought disturbances under some control, but the tension remained. The session she began with her therapist helped uncover traumatic events in Emily's past. These events emerged as root causes that could trigger symptoms of schizophrenia. The tension Emily experienced affected not only her inner world, but also her outer world. Her family tried to support her by joining support groups and being actively involved in Emily's process. However, Emily struggles to maintain her grip on reality as she confronts the ghosts of the past. Throughout treatment, Emily continued to battle her own internal nightmares. Her therapy, medications, and support network helped her search for light in her dark journey. However, the struggle with schizophrenia was a complex and challenging story in every sense. Now it's time for a movie, a TV series, and a book section. A Beautiful Mind. A Beautiful Mind is a moving biographical drama that chronicles the life of mathematical genius John Nash, his struggle with schizophrenia, and his eventual achievements. The film emphasizes the inner strength of a person coping with difficulties and the importance of being supported with love. Homeland. Homeland is a thriller series that deals with national security, counterterrorism, and the complex relationships between characters. Offering the audience political intrigue, gripping stories, and character developments, Homeland has a fast-paced and emotional atmosphere. The Center Cannot Hold. My Journey Through Madness, Eleanor Sachs. Eleanor Sachs is an academician and law professor diagnosed with schizophrenia. The Center Cannot Hold describes in detail Sachs' symptoms of schizophrenia, which began at a young age, and his process of coping with this difficult situation. The book describes the development, symptoms, and treatment processes of schizophrenia and shares with readers his personal and professional experiences in dealing with this challenging condition.